Welcome to another live session of the Blunt Lab. I am Al, joined by my brothers Marcus and Gabe. What's going on, gentlemen?
What's going on?
I was about to say, is there a fucking delay? All right. Well, hey, for those of you that pray and believe, please send prayers on out to Rick and his family.
Absolutely. Oh, man. I think Marcus is on a delay.
I think Marcus is on a delay. We're going to go ahead
and
start things off with a video on my end. Now, this one here is an oldie, but a goodie. I had sent it to Marcus. I was hoping he'd be here because he and I kind of enjoy this fucking video clip. When it first came out, Gabe, I think we must have watched this shit like 20 times in a row.
That good,
and
huh?
It popped up. Oh, well, for me, it popped up on my For You page just recently. So I was like, you know what? Let me bring this shit on back. Remind folks. Oh. So in this video, are we ready or are we going to bring Marcus in?
I bring my granddaughter up here. Okay, well, bring him, nigga. Bring your mammy up here, bitch. Nigga, my dog got hungry, nigga.
Look like somebody done slice your face up.
Did somebody...
Mm.
You going to jail?
Boom!
Damn!
Oh my God.
Now, for those listening, not watching, damn, do you remember what year that was, Marcus? Please tell me there's not another delay.
I'm here.
Okay. Do you remember what year that was?
I was like 2015, 16. Feels like it wasn't that long ago, but it was long enough ago that it's not like recent.
Dude, for those out that are listening, this chick apparently had a habit of getting on the bus, not paying.
Mm-hmm.
This particular day, the driver was kind of letting her know what's up. As you can hear, she was talking shit, and then out of nowhere, she spits on this dude while he's driving. He stops the bus, and as you can hear, he says, "You're going to jail now." And by the third going to jail now, he catches her with the most beautiful uppercut that I have ever seen thrown in my life. And I watch a lot of fighting, bro. Like he threw that uppercut in stride.
Yeah, he did. It's to the hell with that shit.
Thank you. We appreciate those prayers, Billy.
He brought that from hell, bro.
She was knocked the fuck out. And dude, she was brought back to life when this nigga threw her out the bus. The second she hit the concrete, she woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm saying, man, we don't condone violence here, but you don't spit on people unless you're ready for violence.
We condone necessary violence. And again, you know, for those that are out there, oh, he shouldn't have hit a chick, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Okay? There's a difference between a woman and a stupid bitch. A stupid bitch will get knocked the fuck out. And if you have a problem with that, you can get knocked the fuck out too.
Sheesh.
You really shouldn't be putting your hands on anybody.
You shouldn't be spitting on anybody. You shouldn't be doing anything unless you want somebody to fuck you up.
You gotta expect some type of retaliation. I mean,
exactly.
Keep your motherfucking spit in your hands to yourself, man or woman. Or if you're one of those tweeners and still don't know, still trying to figure out, keep your hands to yourself too. Now, this second video, go on a roll clip. We don't need to. We can chat about it afterwards. So I kind of don't remember which video clip. Here we go. Yes. This is Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Oh, no.
This happened, I'm thinking back in April.
Oh, no.
So for those of you that can't see what's on the name of those cuts, it's The Outlaws. This is Fort Wayne, Indiana. Now, the racists in the comments and the racists that support those outlaws will say that this guy wasn't trying to pay his bill when all he had was a question about something that was on his bill that he never got or didn't get, and he was disputing. So these cowards took it upon themselves to jump him, seeing how one-on-one, I mean, especially with these guys, you're not going to get a one-on-one with these racists.
What the hell is about to happen here?
Yeah, that's about enough. We can start. I just wanted people to get the picture of those racist outlaws jumping that black dude over some bullshit. Bunch of old white crackers. So, like, man,
It's true.
to the black gangs out in Indiana, and I know you exist. Inquiring minds want to know: are you scared of these bikers for jumping on one of your brothers, or you just don't care? You know, again, inquiring minds just want to know. Ain't not really trying to cause any trouble, just curious. Want to know if you're cool with white racists beating up on one of your own. But yeah. Now, the third clip I'm going to save because it's in regards to Ironheart. So we'll leave that for later. So we'll jump right on into inquiring minds. So, fellas, how do we define the truth when everyone's version of the past is different?
Good question.
Who wants to go first? And if you're out there listening live too, feel free to chime in and give us your answer as well. And remember to like, subscribe, and share.
It's a good question. Repeat the question again.
Oh, absolutely. How do we define the truth when everyone's version of the past is different?
I guess you just have to go with your own truth on it. Like you said, everybody's version of what happens is different. It's like from their perspective, so you can only go with your perspective, I guess. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't really know the answer to that. That's a really good question.
I see you deep in thought there, Gabe.
Well, I think everybody has their own version of events. You know what I'm saying? Like you may remember things differently, or you may see things differently than somebody else. I mean, it kind of goes to what Marcus was saying. Everybody has their own truth. You know, what you see may not be the same thing as somebody else seeing. So think of it like you might be the villain of a story, but in somebody else's eyes, you might be the hero. So it's it's true what you say, Marcus. Everybody has their own truth.
Like we don't have to discuss what it was, but like Gabe and I had a past experience that we shared, but it's Gabe, Mike, and myself. So there are versions of that story that people will tell that goes one way, and then there's one that goes the other way. So yeah, it's not too far off. Because sometimes, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. James goes in and says, he agrees with both of us. Yeah. The truth is always skewed by emotion many times. Pretty much.
That's true.
Pretty much. Well said, buddy.
Yeah.
Well said.
Very well said. It's just perspective.
Yeah.
But in the end, all parties should get involved and clear everything right on up. This way, the truth, the actual truth,
it's somewhere in
is
there.
said and known. Yeah, it's always going to be in there.
It's in there somewhere. And not to say that both sides won't have versions of the truth. It's just somewhere in the middle, probably, like, that's where the actual event is. But, yeah, it's about perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. Well, moving on. I guess we've all been following Diddy.
This nigga.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh, man.
This shows why there are plenty of women who don't want to come out and tell people what's happened to them. Because you got the Fakos. We all know who the Fakos are. But there have been actual victims that have come out and have said and have told stories of what Diddy has done to them. And this nigga, I mean, granted, the two charges that he's been found guilty on, I think each charge comes with like 10 years apiece.
Yeah, that's the most he can get on each one.
So,
He's
I
not even
mean,
gonna get it. He's not even gonna get
yeah.
the 10.
I mean, which leads me to ask this: who did this motherfucker snitch on to be able to get away with those other two charges? And what kills me the most, the charge that I'm not seeing, are those gun charges. Those are federal charges that I haven't seen anywhere in these documents. Like, if you want this dude to go to jail, like, this is guaranteed jail time. The weapons that were found, the serial numbers were, what do you say, sawed off. Like, I mean, I don't see that anywhere. And I mean,
it's funny you say that because I was talking to my lady about that. He had to for some of those charges to go away like it did. He had to open up his mouth about something, and it hasn't come out yet. I'm sure they're going after some other people too.
Oh yeah.
Or he's got dirt on somebody. Like, he's
Well,
got
that's
dirt on some
that's what I'm
powerful
saying.
people. Yeah.
Fellas, I've been telling you, those raids at his house just wasn't for guns, bro. They were looking for videos. Every freak off, every party that this dude has had at his house. Okay.
I'm sorry, the freak
Hugh,
off.
brother Hugh, what's Hugh?
Yes.
I'm glad you
should
said
be
that,
right.
Hugh, because
That should be next. Yeah.
Hugh, along with P. Diddy, Will Smith, and all those other motherfuckers that I've mentioned to these folks, and Hugh, let me tell you, man, Hugh, hey, yeah, James, for real, I've been telling these people for over 2 decades about these dudes. But everybody be riding Jay-Z's dick like he's the greatest rapper of all time. Are you kidding me? He's repeating what Biggie said. And if you're going to listen to what Biggie's been saying, Biggie talks about fucking little kids and throwing them off of a bridge. So if you call that good rap,
but to be fair, Biggie didn't say he was going to do it. He said he knows guys that will do it. It ain't right. Listen,
look, I know you like Biggie, little bro. I know you like Biggie, little bro. All right. But Biggie and LL Cool J, that's my dog too, because we're from the same hood. They fucked the same tranny.
You know what I'm saying? But Big said some weird shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like
because he's gay.
Like, what that you look so good by sucking your daddy's dick? That's ridiculous. There ain't no chick that ever looked that good that you want to put a penis in your mouth. So I don't. I'm not co-signing.
Hey, and look, if you're gay, cool, man. If you like dick in your mouth, that's your party. By all means. I'm just saying that's not my, that's not my cup of tea.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not justifying my man's words. I'm just saying.
So look, Jay-Z, they got video. All I'm saying, hey, I just want to say this, folks. Donald Trump partied with Diddy too. For those of you talking about her, hey, Donald Trump partied with Diddy and Epstein. Diddy and Epstein. That's not a matter, and for those political folks, if you don't already know, I hate all politicians. I don't give a damn if you're red or blue. It's all the same color. It's all the same to me. All right.
But a lot of those elites run in the same circle, so.
Oh, you damn Skippy.
There's a lot of them that are going to be involved. So.
Yep.
And I mean, Diddy got video of him doing to Trump what he did to Meek Mill.
Oh, jeez.
So Trump is making sure that this nigga don't go to jail. He's like, look, hey, I can get you off on these two.
Why is Diddy always calling people daddy, though? That's my problem. But why is he always talking to grown men like that? Like, what is that?
Bro, he's gay. He likes, dude, his mom drizzles his nut in mac and cheese for them to eat. Geez. You know what I mean? So, it just comes to show, dude,
he should just come out and say it. Like, nobody's going to judge you, bro. It's fine. It's 2025. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Who cares?
No, dude, I'm not.
Right. Nobody really cares anymore. In this time.
Yeah, and to the victims, I'm not laughing at you. Please don't take this as me like taking this as a joke. I'm just so disgusted. I don't even know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know this dude is gonna walk, bro. And dude, there were people outside of the courthouse dousing themselves in baby oil
Oh my goodness.
because of the verdict.
Okay.
Really? Really? Yeah, they did fuck. They did fuck on the same. James says no. Al, they didn't. Yes, James. The same
was funny
tranny
as
is
shit.
in both their videos. Feel free to look it up because I ain't gonna say some shit just to say it. All right.
That was funny. That was
Both
funny.
both them niggas fucked the same tranny.
Oh, man.
All right.
Fucked on the same.
They both fucked the same tranny. That same tranny is in their video. Dude, I mean, look,
Oh, I'm
again,
back. I'm sorry.
if that is your flavor, by all means, I'm
Yeah.
not here to judge you. You know, beauty like art is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that ain't for me.
No.
You're not gonna sell me on the fact that you're an awesome rapper talking about fucking trannies and kids. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand you, baby.
Now, see, no, that's fine. Like the trannies thing, or the homosexuality, that's fine. Fucking kids, no, that's a no. That's a no go. Regardless, I don't give a
I'm
shit.
hurt too, James, because LL's from
Nobody
my
says
neighborhood,
that.
bro.
That pedophilia shit, that's a no go. No,
Yeah,
that's not a sexual orientation. That's just evil.
Yeah, essentially. So I mean, look, you can't say the streets are gonna get Diddy because the nigga has enough money to stay safe, keep it moving.
But hey, maybe like Gabe said, maybe he's got other people that are getting lined up now. And if he's just the first of many, then that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the very least, his public persona is never going to be the same. Like, even if he's free, it's never going to be what it was before this.
And he's gonna take down more people. He's gonna take them down with him.
I mean, he has said that openly. If he was to get in trouble, he
named names. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he already named names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, man, look.
It's disappointing though.
To those that said, yeah. To those that say, oh, I left Diddy's party early, you're guilty too. You left knowing what was going on. All right. Don't act like you didn't know what was going on. Talking about I left the party early. I didn't. Yeah, you were told what was going to go down. You were asked to participate.
Mm-hmm.
You left knowing that there were victims behind. You stayed silent knowing that there were victims behind. So, I mean, every last one of you are a bunch of fucking scumbags.
You feel for the victims, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh, dude. The things they've been saying about her, talking about she enjoyed it. Oh, she agreed to it. Like, really? I mean, a young girl in love, in fear of her life, what do you think she's going to do? And if you're not a victim of that, like, why would you even say? When I see those things said to Cassie, like, oof.
And I want to say this, like, because we're literally on the internet at this current moment. The trolls and like shit like that, people just trolling the troll, like that's ridiculous, bro. Like, get a life. I'm sorry to say it like that, but like, who the hell goes online and just like insult and diss people? Like, that shit is dumb. I don't understand it. I've never understood troll activity. It just doesn't make sense.
It's bullies, bro. At the end of the day, it's just another form of bullying.
And let me be the first to say, I am a huge troll, but I troll trolls.
And honestly, too, regardless if she liked it or anything that happened in those parties, did she like getting beat the fuck up in that damn hallway in that hotel?
Yeah. When she was getting soccer kicked.
Did she enjoy that shit? Like, what are we talking about, man?
Oh yeah, she absolutely agreed to getting kicked in the ass. Like man,
people are just fucking dumb, man. That's all it really comes down to.
That's why certain gifts aren't given to a nigga like me, boy.
Oh man.
Because here's the thing: because I was actually thinking about it the other day. If there was an actual gift that I would want, it would be Professor X's, because I can get into every single mind walking the face of this earth.
Ooh.
Okay.
That'd be vicious.
Yes, you're damn right. People act like it's easy to escape the devil. You're damn right.
Good call right there. Yeah, that's perfect.
And I'll tell you, man, with a gift like that, bro, how much fun would it be for me? That's just to cause brain aneurysms all over the globe.
See, you gotta use your powers for good, though.
Yeah,
Why
look,
wouldn't that be good if I'm wiping out KKK members, pedophiles,
Oh,
rapists,
oh,
murderers,
you're right.
racists? How would
No,
that
you're
not
right.
be good?
No, you're right. You
Now,
got a
when it
point.
comes to racists, any other color outside of white, they can't be racist. They can be prejudiced because they don't have any power. They hold no power. So they can't be racist. They can be prejudiced. So every racist and prejudiced person, I'd wipe them all out. Now, would that include me? Absolutely not.
You're taking yourself out.
Absolutely. Because I can hear the folks saying, "Now, but what about you, Al? You be talking shit about, yeah, you know what? Go fuck yourself."
It's my power. It's my power. I'm gonna do what I want.
It's my power. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
my
mine.
God.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you don't like it, hey, keep it moving.
You can't have that power, bro.
But that's the thing, bro. That's why we don't have powers in the world, because as humans, we already fucked up. So ain't gonna be nobody left.
Oh,
They're
man.
taking each other out left and right.
For real,
And look,
man.
all I'm saying is I would wipe out enough people to where they would no longer be hunger.
That'd be half the population.
Hugh.
No, see, you made that a running thing on the
Hugh,
show.
you and Marcus are exempt from being wiped off.
Oh,
I'll leave you and Marcus. Alone.
That's a deep cut right there. That's a been a running thing on the show for you.
I can justify it.
Oh,
I told you,
man.
Marcus. I ain't doing this shit without you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Whatever it is.
tears. Oh, jeez.
Whatever it is.
Oh,
man.
y'all killing me today. I wasn't ready.
Here's another thing that made me laugh today. When I caught wind. He says he remembers it clearly. I do too. I keep it in the back pocket.
Oh, man.
Alligator Alcatraz. I don't know what the plan is here. Now, before that, there were bodies like washing up on shore, shackled. And, the media, social media was getting you to believe that these were folks being deported and like dropped off in the middle of the ocean. But I kind of dug into it a little bit. I'm finding out that these bodies are coming off the coast of Spain, washing up wherever they're washing up. Yeah, absolutely, James. Absolutely. And then the Alcatraz thing. So, they were trying to tie the two together, which, come on, let's dispense with the bullshit. If you're dumb enough to believe that, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but alligator Alcatraz. It's in your backyard, Marcus, Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, to a white cop, I mean, there's a couple of things you look like, homie. They could peg you for a Dominican. They could peg you for a Haitian. They won't give a fuck that you're a black American. Hey, shout out to my Zoes out there, my Haitian brothers. How you feeling, Ice? I know your feelings are a little hurt because you got your ass whooped by a bunch of Haitians. Rebellion runs in our blood. Never forget that. And Mexicans, take a page out of a Haitian's book. I'm pretty sure back in the day we taught you too. But things have become so whitewashed where you guys are from that you forgot. There were times where Mexicans stood for brothers. There were times where Mexicans protected brothers. And now you're seeing, so much shit being whitewashed that Mexicans are turning against their own brothers. And you're crying about what ICE is doing. It is scary stuff. Because if you're a black American, I mean, first of all, you don't know where you come from. So if these ICE motherfuckers want to snatch you up, what do you think they're going to tell you, dog? They'll be like, oh, this nigga's Haitian. Let's dump him over here. No black American walking the streets of America will survive a day in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, let alone 30 seconds. So think about that, black Americans. If ICE tries to come snatch you up, they're not going to drop you off to a better place.
And it's take a page out. I'm sorry, but it's not like what you're saying isn't like a possibility. See, that's the thing that makes it like real. This is actually happening to people. Like that's some scary shit, man.
The stories go back, go way, way, way back. As long as a white person is telling the story, it's true. This dude was whistling at my wife. This dude just hit on my wife. And what happens to them?
Mm-hmm.
What happens to them?
Mm-hmm.
So if ISIS continue to be able to do what they're doing, to you Black Americans out there, you know, what do you think is going to happen to you?
Sad. That's real, James. You know, I'm asking for your ID like to prove it. That's crazy.
And all you have to do is resist. And here's what's going to happen. You resist, you're going to end up in alligator Alcatraz.
Well, they don't want nobody fighting. They don't want nobody resisting. They don't want nobody, you know, standing up for your rights. They don't want none
And
of
to
that.
those of you too scared to fight, take a page out of the Haitians book.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, we're not united.
Yeah, they are, James.
People. So even if certain people decide to fight, you're doing it alone. Not everybody's gonna be fighting together. We're not all gonna be fighting for the same thing. So the fact that we're this separated, there ain't really much that can be done anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So think about that.
It's scary stuff.
If you're Black, brown.
Well, it ain't gonna stop there either. You know,
once they clean that out.
Yep, they're gonna go after the next set of people, and it's gonna keep going until there's nobody left.
To you Asians who think you're white, let me tell you Twinkies something. Once they're done with brown and black, they're coming for you.
Yep.
Make no mistake. You are not white, no matter how much you think you're fucking white. You are not white.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're done with brown and black, if they're allowed to continue to do what they're doing, they're coming for you too. So for all of you who think it's okay to stand against one another, you're the fucking problem.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, things would be a whole lot different if we just stick together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we come together instead of going after each other. You know.
Yeah.
You know, take it from a motherfucker who's Haitian, Chinese, and Italian. They don't see those three. They just see a nigga. That's all they see.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter how much I am of whatever that was, whatever that mix is, because I don't really like to claim the Chinese and Italian, because I'm not a commie and I'm not a racist. All they see is nigga though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, you know,
That's
it's true, James, because they feed the poor white people a fucking story and a half to make them feel like they're better than niggas. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. And those very poor white motherfuckers that like to call us monkeys, by all means, I would like for you to go to a zoo, shave a monkey, stand that monkey right next to you, and really see who the monkey is. Now, on to better things. Ironheart. Roll clip on this first clip, babe, before we get to the good stuff, because I want to talk shit about these piece of shit white motherfuckers right here.
Are they gonna play black music so I know if a black person died? I don't know about
I need to hit this weed a little bit. I'm a little too
Y'all do this racist bullshit every single time when there's a minority movie that comes out about a comic book, especially when it's majority black people in it. But wait, there's more.
You could tell when she said stepdad that it was going to be about black people.
So, to your logic, only black people have stepdads, and that's how you knew it was going to be about black people. You sound stupid as fuck, but let's continue.
What would her Jarvis be called? Jemima?
Jarvisqua.
I already said Jarvisqua. Jaquisha? I think go with Shanae. Shanae. Joanna Man. Joanna Iron Man. Joanna Iron Man.
So now y'all want to call her two characters that was played by men and want to call her every name that y'all perceive as ghetto. This was very disgusting for Nerd Rotted Daily to do over on YouTube, and this is what you call microaggressions and racism all wrapped into one big package and put it in your face. Honestly, I'm not surprised at all. And what I notice is y'all do this every single time when Ryan Coogler's name is attached to something. Y'all hate on that man project so bad, but he always delivers in the box office where it counts. And then I'm trying to understand how you talking so much shit about something that haven't even dropped yet. Y'all made this 9 days ago. That doesn't make any sense. And then it's one thing to give your opinion, and then that's another thing being blatantly racist. But yeah, I seen all 3 episodes and I like it, and I'm gonna keep watching it. I don't care what y'all say. And when Ryan Coogler name is attached to it, I'm gonna always watch. But how y'all feel about all this? And have y'all seen Ironheart yet? Let me know down in the comments.
That's facts.
I hate to, I fell into the trap. Yeah. If it's Coogler, I'm definitely watching. If it's Coogler, I'm certainly watching.
Yep.
I hate that I fell into the trap to where I'm giving those guys a little bit of light on my small platform here. But I had to I had to. Because I don't want my rage to be misdirected in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, really? Joanna Man, Shanae, that's what y'all come up with? I mean, I'm glad y'all did it on an open platform. It wasn't behind closed doors or under a mask. I give you that. That you let me see your face and you let me know how you truly feel. Because as far as I'm concerned, all those things that they were saying, that's how they feel about black people. That's how they see us. It doesn't matter what we are. They just see us as a clown in a skirt and in makeup, whether we're male or female. That's what I heard.
And it's not funny.
So to those guys on that show, even at my age where I don't throw hands anymore, I'm going to let you know right now. It's on sight if I ever see you. It's okay to have a difference of opinion, but to be a piece of shit, you're letting us know that you're pieces of shit. So it's because you're a piece of shit, not because we have a difference of opinion. It's because you're a piece of shit. All of you on that show. Every last one of you fat, white, cheese smelling, pepperoni eating, sister fucking, motherfucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
That is essentially why you're going to get your ass whooped if I ever see it. I've gone out of my way to dig up all your profile faces. Yeah, I'm saying this openly. You damn right he did, Tara. And thank you for listening. We appreciate that. Ryan Coogler sold Granny's Hoodoo to Disney. And amen to that. And Billy, we thank you for listening as well. Much love to you guys. And we love the participation. We encourage it. So, yes, to you white fat pieces of shit over there, you're going to get your ass whooped if I see you. And if Marcus is with me, he's going to fuck you up too. I'm just putting it out there.
That's true.
You feel me?
Facts.
And Gabe going to videotape it because we're going to want to watch it later.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get my licks in too.
Yeah, I'll hold the camera for a little bit, bro. I'll let you get some in. I'll hold the camera.
We'll just rotate it.
You know, man, we're rotating around. We're going to fuck those fat honkies up. Yes. You heard what I said. Come at me.
It's just ignorant.
You feel me?
It's just pure ignorance.
Now that I got that off. Yes. Episode 4, Black Magic. How you doing?
You know, Robert Downey Jr. also said they're racist if they didn't like the show.
You know, Tara, a lot of folks misconstrue magic, if you will, as demonic when it's essentially spiritual. That's essentially what true religion is, spirituality. To be in touch with your spirit.
I appreciate that, James.
James says he'll talk to the couch in his best white privilege voice to explain something. Amen to that, James. Amen to that. But yeah, they misconstrue that. You know, look, religion has taught everyone to go away from spirituality. They took you away from your ancestors. I mean, look, yeah, but we can dive into that plenty. And, you know, some of this kind of goes into it a little bit. You got black magic. This is where Riri's feeling guilty about killing John. Now, in this episode, we find out we get to meet Mephisto. Yes. Mephisto, we get to meet. Am I pronouncing that right? Mephisto. Yeah. All right. Before we go on with what we've seen, here's what I think is being told, but not loudly for people to hear, and maybe they're not picking it up clearly. So I think we've been introduced to Ghost Rider. Mephisto is the creator of the Ghost Rider curse, for those that don't know. And I didn't know who Mephisto was. You know, of course I know Ghost Rider, but I looked into him and I was like, oh, No effing
He's like
shit.
a demon. He's like
Yes.
like.
And he fought Galactus and almost won.
Mm-hmm.
I remember reading that comic.
Yeah.
Yo, John's gonna come back as Ghost Rider, bro. I guess I'm just gonna cut right to it. Remember, he's
Think
against
so?
the Hood. Yeah, he's against the Hood.
John who?
What? John? What's his name's cousin? Oh, yes, they do. Disney does sell them. Yep, yes, they do.
I
Tara.
see what you're saying.
Okay, so he's gonna come back as Ghost Rider. And if you look at it, Marcus and Gabe, after the first 3 episodes dropped, I told you how Zeke was going to end up and how it was going to end up going.
Mm-hmm.
Did it not
Yeah.
play out?
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, we knew that's what was about to happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Am I jumping ahead? Did he? Oh yeah, I am jumping. Either way.
Yeah, I think that was 6.
Hey.
Oh, I'm loving Tara.
That's.
I am
actually
loving
good.
Tara
Like,
over here, boy.
we're gonna get into it, but the way it ended. Oh
Hey,
my God.
hey,
But
hey.
I'm not gonna get there yet. We'll build up to it. Go for it.
So you see automatically when what's Ramos's character Hood takes off the hood and the thing starts spreading. He's like, dude, I can't keep doing this to you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you need to leave this alone.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's a bit of a dick, there are certain things he's still against.
Yeah.
And just like the Hood said, I miss his loyalty. That's what defined him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, I see a deal being made where Johnny Blaze,
Mm-hmm.
all right, comes back as the effing Ghost Rider.
I don't hate it. I don't hate that idea.
I don't hate that idea either, actually.
Mark my
Because it's giving
words.
you liberty with the character. Like, it doesn't have to be from the comic directly, but it does tie into the current story you're telling perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like
Mm-hmm.
that. I don't hate it. I don't hate that at all.
You heard it here first, right here on the
Not
Blunt
bad.
Lab. There you go.
It's not bad.
Now, back in the episode 4, Riri's acting good, unlike just totally obvious
Mm-hmm.
that she killed this dude's boy. And I mean, granted, he already knew.
Yeah.
Because we saw the vision that he got.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So he already knew. Oh, man. I don't know if we had covered it, but do you think she was wrong for letting him die?
Yes and no. Because, like, he was definitely going to kill her.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's the yes part or the no part of it. But at the same time, it's like, you are a quote-unquote hero. Maybe you could have just saved him, but at the same time, you save him, like, it's really putting you in a detriment, personally. It's not like he's going to be like, oh, thank you for saving me. I'm just going to let it go that you are, like, a double agent, essentially. Or, like,
But
you're
not
trying
saving
to,
him.
yeah.
All her night, everything that she didn't want to come to pass came to pass anyway.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
and either way, she was screwed because of the tech that she left in the place.
just like I said, she gained a friend and lost a friend in one episode because of that fuck up.
Exactly. So,
which essentially is why Zeke takes the Hood's deal and walks out of jail. And I'm not gonna lie, I knew he was gonna take that deal. What I didn't know is that Zeke would have the ability to, like, I knew there was something behind having his guy like hack into it, the hacker of his crew.
mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was gonna hack into it like that, bro. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving him all that power. I had a feeling that he wasn't going to have control over that, though. Like, he was going to use it, but Hood was definitely going to have a way to control it. Because what would have been the point of getting him out and just doing a deal, and then like, oh yeah, just move your separate way. Like, that's not how that works.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to need him. So.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at with it, Gabe? How'd you feel about episode 4?
I think that it was a necessary death. I think that's the way she looked at it, even though she had her, issues about it. I think it was a necessary death because he was never gonna stop. Whether he got her, whether he didn't get her this time, he's gonna get her next time. That was a given. So he had to go. Otherwise, it would have been her. at some point.
That's true. That's true.
So
Well, it will be her. It
and
will be her.
Ezekiel with all that power, nah. But I like that he didn't kill her though. Before
Oh
he
yeah.
before he lost control. You know what I'm saying? Like he let her go.
Because
That
you got to
shows he's
remember,
not a bad guy. Like he's
No, he's not.
evil.
He's not.
and Riri taught him to stand up for himself. Riri was his first true friend. You know, before he gave it up, he was like, "Hey, we're friends, right? I can trust you, right?"
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
why Riri reacted the way she did when she realized the mesh was gone. Because she knew, she's like, you know what I mean? I created this dude. You know what I'm saying?
He tore that suit apart, bro. And I
Well,
was
she
like,
She gave it right back at him though. She gave it right back to him.
Like he could have justified killing her, honestly. I mean, I'm not saying he should have, but if he felt like that's what he needed to do.
I mean, we all know how I would have handled it. But
Yeah.
I mean, before we get on to that, yeah, we do find in episode 4 that Riri's mom's best friend with her little magic shit is an actual sorcerer. And her daughter, whoever that character is that plays her daughter, she is so adorable.
I like her, man.
Yeah.
I love that combo.
Mhm.
And man, oh man, oh man. Now, before we move on to episode 5, because you know, of course, it's the big fight that we're just discussing. Do you think Natalie? Because we also, you know, Natalie's brother finds out that Natalie is Riri's AI. Do you think his reaction was warranted? Or do you think he overreacted acting the way he did?
I think he overreacted. I definitely think he overreacted.
What about you, Gabe?
I think at the time, I think it was a shock to him. You know, with the situation the way it was, and who she represents to Riri.
I did catch that,
think,
Tara. Certainly did.
I think he just kind of blew up at the moment. You know, I don't think he meant half the stuff he said.
Because it's kind of jumping ahead, but you know, whatever. When he goes back, because you know, Riri, Natalie, the mom, they go back to the shop because you know we've just described how Ezekiel destroyed her suit piece by piece and allowed her to live. You saw how what's her name? Who's the girl in who's it? Clown?
Bro.
Oh, he kicked her ass.
Clown.
Okay,
Clown.
Yeah. Now, when Clown and Riri were going at it in the shop, Riri let Clown know that this motherfucker killed Rampage. Why don't you ask him about it? You know what I'm saying? Clown witnesses what happens. She has her boy dig up. You know, she has the hacker dig up. She gets all the evidence she needs. The team actually finds out that he wasn't a drug addict, and you guys have him. But he OD'd. Like really?
Yeah.
Like, come on. So they figure it out. They turn their back on him. Now Riri, Natalie, and them go back to the auto shop where Natalie and her stepdad die.
Where it all started, bro.
Where it all started to make the suit. They bring in the young sorcerer. Again, I think she's adorable as hell. She's funny as hell too.
She wanted to study at Carmitage, that Dr. Strange
But the mom
school, but she didn't let her. She should though. She's clearly powerful.
Extremely powerful, just from reading books.
So that character might evolve. Hopefully, I hope it does actually.
As it should, because that new suit. Because we were talking about Nat's brother. When they go back to the shop and he shows up, he still says he's not cool with it. I mean, it took Riri a little bit to adjust to it, but then saw that was her best friend essentially, even though it was artificial intelligence. Riri's mom. I think Riri's mom is the only person on this show that didn't react in a negative way to this artificial intelligence.
But it's like we said, who would be a better AI for you than the person that's closest to you? Like,
thank you.
I don't know.
You got to think about it like this too. All this came from her head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like all the memories of her best friend, all the love. That's why that AI is going to be better than, and I'm seeing that now, better than Jarvis, because it has a lot of Riri in it. Her love, you know, the love of best friend and all that. It's you know, it's very intricate.
Yeah, it's more personal.
extremely personal. And then we meet the hood's father in this episode too. You know, it's kind of funny. Those motherfuckers do kind of look alike. Not to be racist.
They do look a lot alike, for real.
Those motherfuckers look alike. They're not related.
I mean, is he not related?
No.
Hey, whoever.
Oh, we lost Al.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, one of the.
Oh
no.
no.
Of this. Oh no. The Men in Black got him.
I know, for real.
Oh man.
They definitely do look alike, though.
No, they do. They definitely do. Like casting director got that one spot on. Like that was brilliant.
It threw me for a loop, though. I didn't expect that would be like his dad. I just thought that he was trying to,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah, until he said it, I was like,
yeah,
why is he attacking? Well, I mean, I know why, because they wanted like the power and like take over the companies. But then he was like, you throw your son out when he's 12. I was like, oh, that's your dad. Oh, okay, I get it. That's why you're doing all this. For the power, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah.
It's definitely a crazy show, man.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it.
I hope this is not the only season.
No, they can't. They have to do more. Like, or at least the characters have to like branch out into like other shows and movies.
Now, I'm curious to know how they're gonna tie in stuff with Ironheart and into like any of the other MCU movies and shows and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
Sorry
what's
about
up?
That.
No, what's up, man?
Looks like the Men in Black didn't want me to be a part of this conversation. Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
As I was saying, whoever casted this shit did a phenomenal job, dude.
Spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Spot on. But yeah, let's pick up from where you guys left off. Where were you
Definitely
guys at?
bullseye.
Oh, absolutely. Now,
the suit design. Did y'all like the suit?
Oh, I loved it.
I thought it was too clunky, man. I think it's like as smart as Riri is. Why is she not using nanotech? One. Why is she building it out of? Oh no, that's right. You're right.
Money. You got to. Hey, dude. You see, that's my beef with all these people talking shit about this girl.
I didn't put that together.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
She's doing this shit from the hood, bro.
That's true.
Bro,
that is true.
You know what? On a side note, you know what I like about her new suit? It kind of, in a way, is her dad protecting her again.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
She took it from the car.
Right. Right.
I just think it's a little big. Like I feel I wanted to be sleeker.
Well, you know, it has to be different though. It has to be different. It has to be different.
So get there. I get that.
Once she has the money, she'll be able to do whatever she wants. Like, dude, if she was over there.
I didn't put that to it. Like she ain't got the money. But I'm also thinking she's so goddamn smart. She could probably figure it out without having money. Like look at all the stuff she's accomplished with nothing. So I'm like, as smart as she is, she's on that Shuri level of intelligence. Like she could figure it out. You know.
Now I was gonna ask you because Gabe and I we watched the first 3 episodes together. When it comes to, because you know Stark had money, that's not to take away from his intelligence. But Shuri, we all know, was probably smarter than Stark. She was younger. Again, she had access to money, if you will,
and vibranium.
Now, when it comes to level of intelligence, in your opinion, who do you think is more intelligent, Shuri or Riri? Because remember, when Shuri walked into Riri's garage, Shuri was extremely impressed with what this girl was doing at her age as well.
Because they're similar in age too. If it's like going, I think Shuri might be a little bit older, but from like the first Black Panther, like she was supposedly a teenager. So
she was supposed to be 16 in the first Black Panther.
Yeah. So she's a little bit older than Riri, but they're close in age. I would think they're level because just like basic intelligence, like they're both, you know, eye and eye. They're both emotional. So that also like factors into the intelligence part and like the decision making. But I feel like they're probably level. Maybe Riri is like smarter in certain aspects, but maybe Shuri's smarter in other aspects. You know, I feel like they're like 1A, 1B. Like I wouldn't say one is over the other. I think they're like level.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking if you put Siri in the situation that Riri's in, put her in a in a shop with none of that money that she got, and put her in with Riri, then we'll be able to see who's the smarter one. Because
That's true.
I mean, she has the money, she has access to just about every tech, everything, like, you know, but Riri doesn't. She's working with what she got.
That's true.
So put them both in the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, Riri did go to MIT, like Stark did, so she had access to certain things, and she was in Wakanda, and she had access to certain things there.
And you
But,
see
like,
what she did with the suit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm just like the aesthetic of it. It's nothing against it. It's just I know this is just still like a starter suit. Like she'll get her regular suit going forward. But
What did y'all think when once the magic was put into the suit that Natalie disappeared? Because we see where that goes towards the end. So how did y'all feel watching Natalie like die for the second time, if you will?
oh, that was brutal.
Yeah, that was definitely hard to take.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my testosterone was a little low during that episode, so I almost cried a little bit.
You know who I
Just a little.
love as a small character, but I think he's great. The little kid.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I love that guy.
He
Oh,
is
yeah.
hilarious.
I'm like,
That's my guy,
Miles
man.
Morales, but I'm like, he's in the wrong area of the country. Like, he needs to be in New York.
Yeah.
But I love that kid, though. I'm like, that kid is great.
Almost you. Okay. Almost. Hey, little man is freaking hilarious. Hey, I loved it when I forget what he charged her. And she was like,
$20.
$20? He's like, blame
$20.
inflation.
Man, inflation.
Like, little nigga, what you know about inflation, dog?
He's a hustler, bro.
Hell
is
yeah.
great. I think Natalie is great. Dude, yeah, that. So, Mephisto. We're near, what was it, episode
Sacha Baron
6?
Cohen, man.
Yo,
He
I'm
did
not
great.
going to lie. It actually took me like 30 seconds. I was like, yo, hold up. Is that? I was like, that's my dude.
He did great.
They
He
picked,
hits
I
it
don't.
perfect. It's
He
perfect.
does.
Because he comes off menacing, bro. It's weird. It's like, damn.
You saw
it's uncomfortable.
how he got her out the suit. He was like,
yeah.
Yep.
Like, tough. That's
Oh,
tough.
he's
They
definitely
get
got
it done.
he definitely got power, bro. There's no doubt about that.
and for those of you that delve into magic, making deals, look, the spirits will never lie to you, whether they're evil or good. But the evil ones know exactly how to manipulate words.
Bro, that's something you ain't
to
gonna
screw
miss.
you.
What does that mean?
Okay.
No, and as smart as Riri is, this is what I was saying about emotional. She's not even questioning what does that mean? What do you what is something I'm not gonna miss?
That's such
And
a
what did-
broad
what-
terminology, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what? I think he might whoop Doctor Strange's ass, to be honest with you, Hugh. Because I don't know too much about Mephisto, but to
I
be
don't
able to
think he's
beat
the same.
Galactus by yourself,
I mean, he
almost.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. I don't think that. I mean, Matt. It'd be a tough.
It's Matt. It's a
magic.
tough one.
But I think Mephisto pulls it out. Like,
Because even remember, Homegirl warned Riri. She was like, "Magic is a two-way street. You got to give to receive." You know,
when you open yourself up to it,
and sometimes you might not like what you have to give up. And then we see Riri at the end there, bro. Because that was going to be my. Do you guys think she made that deal? Because he's the devil, essentially. Mephisto essentially is the devil.
Correct.
Did you see when she hugged Natalie? Real Natalie, for whatever reason, is back. And then you see her arms start the things start to come up her arm.
Yes.
I'm thinking to myself, okay, he's preying on like insecurities and weaknesses, obviously.
Desperation.
They showed him with the hood and what that was, and like him giving him that. And like in the comics, it's a little bit different. Like it's more like a fight. He gets the hood off of a demon, but whatever. I like this version of it because it introduces this important character. But with Riri, I'm like, how this whole show? Because I'm upset about it. I'm angry. This whole show has been about you making decisions that are affecting others. Why would you make this decision? And like, is her brother just gonna be cool? Oh yeah, my sister's alive. That's great.
And,
I mean, it is, but like, at what cost?
yeah, and especially when she started it off with "What I want
You
can't be done."
Yeah. So it's like, okay, you bring her back, your mother, her, like, you ready to lose her again? Because that's what it's gonna come down to.
Dude, I'm gonna say this. I don't I don't fault or judge her because I told y'all, man, if a zombie bites my wife, she's getting handcuffed to me until something happens to me. And then we're gonna be biting motherfuckers for the rest of our, unnatural lives. If I get bit by a vampire, I'm biting my wife. And I'm coming for y'all too. I told you niggas. I ain't doing this shit without y'all.
Yeah, fucked
All
up,
right?
bro.
All right. Babe. I ain't doing this shit without you.
But I'm saying though, like Riri's whole
Yeah,
about her journey into decisions and being on the other side of it, how her relationship with her best friend and his brother or her brother and her mom and Zeke and everything that she's done to this point to go all the way back to it and do something like this. Like, you're not dealing with another human, bro. Like, this is essentially the devil.
And what she did, remember too, her doing this changes everybody's timeline. I don't think everybody else is going to know that Natalie actually died.
Yeah.
But see, in this new reality, I'm curious in this new reality because we can actually see, because what Riri did is selfish, but I'm actually curious to see how selfish, because Riri catered to her. She catered to her emotion. Will she bring her stepdad back?
Maybe that was a part of the deal. Maybe like both of them. Maybe that didn't happen. I'm thinking this could be a swerve though. Like this could be like an alternate reality kind of situation.
Yeah, because remember we were getting clips of what could happen.
Yeah. So this could be a swerve.
So yeah, this could actually be in her head. Like, what if I make this decision? She could be thinking about this. We seeing what she's thinking, but maybe she didn't make that decision.
I'm hoping not, because again,
I hope not either, bro.
Yeah.
As much as we have praised her intelligence and how smart this girl is, and there are a lot of people who are smart, but when it comes to like any form of love, doesn't matter what kind of love or who it's for, that kind of emotion can derail you, bro.
It sure can.
And what you think is light can bring out darkness. And man,
But that's what I'm saying. It's like you said earlier, like if you're making a deal like this is not coming without a cost. And the cost is going to be way greater than what you're getting.
Well,
so it's like, I get the emotion part of it, but I don't know. I'm like a spiritual person, so I'm thinking like, you lose somebody, we're going to see each other again at some point.
Look at the storyline of how the Ghost Rider came to be. He made that same deal, right? He wanted his dad to be healthy, right? What happened, bro? What happened? His dad was healthy, but he ended up dying anyway.
Yeah.
And John is going to want to come back to look out for his cousin, and he's going to make that deal. And essentially,
with the hood going the old girl
into the shop.
I need some magic, like some real magic, not this shit that y'all do. Which is because he needs it. He even said like he's so much pain with that the hood.
It hurts.
It hurts.
No.
So I don't know. I am
not gonna lie, man. Yeah, I did too. And there's certain things like, you know, I can't judge because I'm like, you know, look, if put in that situation, so I'm like, damn, you know, like, man, if Monster Energy calls me right now and says, hey, Al, you know, I got this deal for y'all, and the blunt,
No, it's enough. If Monster wants us, then other people are gonna want us too.
hey, man, they need to call before Monster get a hold of me. Good. Shit's getting hard out here for a pimp, bro.
Oh man.
You know, they might smell the desperation, bro. They're like, hey, we got this nigga now, boy.
Offering things. That's what I'm saying. If you offering me so much, I know something's up there. Like, nah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Nah,
like, get the hell
up.
out of here. Like, get
You
the
want
hell out.
something.
It's certainly not worth it. But look, it's like I said, you know, baby, I know you're listening too. I ain't doing this shit without y'all. You know, so whatever happens to me is happening to y'all. If that makes me selfish, hey, you know, you guys are just gonna have to find it within yourselves to forgive me. Because we're gonna be together forever. But hey, fuck you, Marcus. I want to thank everybody for listening, participating, chiming in. Tara,
Thank you guys.
Hugh,
Thank you so
Billy,
much.
everybody for chiming in.
Thank
We
you,
love it. We
guys.
appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share. How dare you? How dare you?
To the head.
Oh man.
But thank you, everybody. I am Al, joined by my brothers Marcus and Gabe. Peace.